Okay, so we are on problems 23 through 26 on the practice chapter 2 test. And these aren't so bad as long as you know what the slope-intercept form is and what the standard form is. So it says to write an equation of a line with a given slope and y-intercept, use slope-intercept form first. So this is slope-intercept form. Then rewrite the equation in standard form. So this is standard form down here. So they give us the slope, which is m, and the b, which is -7. Now in slope-intercept form, the m is the slope, which is in front of the x, and the b is the y-intercept. So it's actually pretty easy. So the first thing I would do is write the slope-intercept form first. Okay, and then all you're going to do is just take these numbers and plug them into the equation. So -7 will go in for the b and the 3 for the m. So then rewrite the equation using these numbers. 3x plus b, you have -7, so you put -7 there. And then it wants us to rewrite it in standard form. So standard form is this thing right here. So notice that the x and the y's are on the same side. So we need to move the x to the left-hand side. So we need to minus 3x from both sides. And the x's cancel out there, and we just have -7. And then on the left-hand side, we have -3x plus y. Now, the only trick with this is that you can't have a -3, or you can't have a negative number in front of the x. So you need to take this whole thing times, I don't have any room here, a -1. So you take -1 times -3, which equals a positive 3x. -1 times y equals -y. And then -1 times -7 equals positive 7. So that would be the answer for number 23. Let me double check that. Yep, that's how it is. Okay, so let me erase this and do 24. So on 24, you just do the exact same process. You write the slope-intercept form first, plug the numbers into here. So we got y equals -6x plus b, which equals the 9. Move the x to the other side. And then that makes the x's cross out on that side, and you just have 9. And then you have 6x plus y. So since the number, the coefficient in front of the x is positive, we can leave it like that. So that would be the answer for number 24. Now number 25, if you want to try this out on your own, just pause the tape, try it out, and then play the video to see if your answer is right. So we got y equals mx plus b. We need to put the 1/4 in here and the 11 right there. So y equals 1/4 x plus 11. Yep. And let me double check the answer on this real quick. Okay. So here's what we need to do. We need to subtract 1/4. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that way first. Subtract 1/4 here, and subtract 1/4 x over here. Okay. Then the x's cancel out on this side, so you just have 11 equals -1/4 x plus y. Okay, so we have the problem with the negative. So we need to take everything times a -1. So -1 times -1/4 equals a positive 1/4 x, and then -1 times plus y equals -y, and then -1 times 11 equals -11. Okay, we have another problem. We have a fraction in front of the x, and we can't have a fraction in standard form. We need to have a whole number. So in order to get rid of that fraction, we're going to take everything times 4. And why you do that is that the 4's cancel out when you multiply 4 times 1/4. So then you just have x. So then you got to take 4 times negative y, which equals negative 4y. And then you take 4 times negative 11, which equals negative 44. And that is the answer for that one. So then let's take problem 26. On problem 26, we just write the same exact equation again. And then you put the m in for here and the 4 here. So we have y equals negative 1/2 x, and then the b, which is plus 4. Okay, then we have negative 1/2, so we need to add 1/2 to both sides. And cross that out. And then we have 1/2 x plus y equals 4. Okay, so then we have that problem where we have a half in front of the x, and we need to get rid of that. So we're going to take everything times 2. So 2 times 1/2 equals just x. 2 times y equals 2y. And then 2 times 4 equals 8. So if you have any problems with this process, make sure to ask me or look in your book, ask your friends, get some help before the test. And I will see you on problems 27 through